it's a beautiful day. Let's call into work and we'll go out and play, sweet darling. 'Cause I've got nothing but time on my hands. I just wanna spend a little time with my man, sweet darling. You grab the rocks and I'll get the bait. We'll do a little fishing. Let's make it a day with the blue skies above and the sun on our skin. Oh, sweet darling, let's go fishing.
So I'm here with Rohan Benjankar, and let me first ask you, how were you introduced to the topic of ecohydraulics?
Thank you, Gregory. For opportunity to talk with here. So actually, basically, when I was doing some masters in Germany back in 2002, then before that I didn't have that much knowledge about the ecohydrology, or ecohydraulics. Then while I was doing, I got the opportunity to work with like a fish habitat modeling, coming from Nepal, developing country where you don't care about that environmental issues because our basic needs are different. Then I felt very interesting, and then starting what other people have been doing, and that's how I'm introduced with ecohydraulics, and my master thesis was fish habitat. Then I moved to University of Ida in Boise, Ida, where I did my PhD thesis on impact of flow on riparian vegetation. So since then, all my projects are linked with ecohydraulics so far.
And what's an example of a research article that influenced you?
Yeah, there's quite a few. If I have to just give one example, the Journal of Environmental Management. I'm really influenced with this, and some of them are river research and application. Those are, I think, a good journal now. So you also have like ecohydrology, and especially with the IHR new, the Journal of Ecohydraulics. So there are some of the good journal papers related with the ecohydraulics.
What's an example of a project you're working on right now?
Right now, I'm working in Lemai, which is one of the river in Idaho.
Okay.
So basically, what that river is heavily influenced by water management, especially for irrigation. There, the problem is that some minimum flow during when they divert the water. So we are looking at how that water management impacting salmonid habitat, especially looking at the Chinook, and Lemma is the one of the very highly Chinook salmonid.
Is it in western Idaho?
It is I think it's
more
central eastern Idaho. Near,
okay, so
Montana.
Is that like
near Montana border.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it is
okay.
more
Northeast. Yeah.
So it's more north central east. So so we are looking so Daniel.
So pretty mountainous.
Yes, it was a mountainous stream. So we are looking at how water diversion. First, so we have that hydraulic modeling. We are a 400-kilometer reach.
Wow,
we have a green lidar
Green
for
lidar,
that one. And we validated the green lidar, and some of the papers are coming pretty soon. It was a decent result with then we use that one to develop a 2D hydraulic model within a 1 meter resolution. Then so we are using that. Right now we are just focusing on the Chinook spawning and juvenile habitat.
Right.
So those are the projects. And also we especially I and Daniel work with like Bear Valley. So we are looking how what influenced the selecting spawning habitat for Chinook. Basically, we also look at hydraulics, and mainly we are more interested with the high break flow. But interestingly, especially for Bear Valley, we didn't see good correlation with some model predicted hydraulic flow location and the habitat.
And looking to the future, what do you think, in your experience, is something that people are going to have to do better in future generations to tackle our problems?
And just to see that for the future generation now, so we are seeing, like a climate change issues, and we know that, future water demand is going to increase, so no matter climate change or not. But on top of that, so we know that the climate change will, so increase, extreme event like, the drought or, so heavily flooding. So, so we need to manage our resources, so in the past, so we don't really care. We just look the demand and so manage. From now, so we have to look from environmental point and so ecosystem point of view. So I would just suggest definitely when we look about the future project management, we have to just so look from ecosystem point of view. And one of the main important thing is that so it should be sustainable. Yes, so we can just so get rid of all the environmental impact that we so use water resource, but of course, with this, so eco-hydrological knowledge, we can just minimize the impact on our ecosystem. So whether it is, so riparian habitat or so stream habitat for aquatic species.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything else you'd like to add about ecohydraulics? Just talking.
Yeah, so I think so now people are getting so more and more interested with the ecohydraulics. In the past, so if we talk about from engineering point of view, we are more interested with the hydraulics. But so, and hydraulics is so driving force for the ecosystem. So the thing is that now when we design, we as a hydraulic engineer, when we design not from only hydraulic point of view, I think it would be better for sustainable water resource management if we also think from ecosystem management point of view.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good.